NBA.
Buenos dias and welcome. 2K Sports presents Cinco de Mayo NBA basketball. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Towns. Dang out there with Garnett. Then it's Brandon Roy. And it's Russell in at the point guard. Now here's Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Here's Roy. Finished off the break.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Russell against Lillard. Passes to Booker. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Roy. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Minnesota's head coach. He talked about the impact of Devin Booker, adding, he's one of the most capable offensive weapons in the league. A shooter, a scorer, and now becoming a great playmaker. He can punish you for sending help. I don't know, Kevin. I still think that's better than watching him put up 60 against you.
Okay, David, thanks. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Lillard outside. Those three-pointers off the mark.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
Malone with the steal. Brown feeling it out a bit. From 12 feet out, O'Neal tips it back in.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
Roy against Booker. Outside, Russell. And there's the pass to Dent. Clock at 6. The tray. And it's Malone with the rebound. Brown the pass to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Right side, Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Malone. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw missing.
And already a leader at such a young age. Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee comes in for O'Neal, and Elliott subbed in for Devin Booker. He doesn't get the second one.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he was usually lights out from there.
To the paint. And that one's good, Lillard.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
The Lakers making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Towns finds Russell. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Beverly, the pass to Brown. Here's Beverly. Five to shoot. Malone outside. Tries again. Laid in with the nice touch off the glass.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Russell kicks to Towns. Pass to Garnett. Russell against Beverly. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Lakers. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Allen's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Timberwolves also changing it up. Kevin Love comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Brandon Roy. Now here's Beverly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to McGee. It's stolen by Dang. 1 second left. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Elliott is out there with Daniel Tice. Then there's Allen. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Beverly in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Garnett. Pass to Love. 6 on the shot clock. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Roy against Elliott. No good on that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. Beverly with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. And good that time. McGee's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Outside Hardaway. He kicks to Roy. Back to Hardaway. Pocket 6 from downtown, and Kevin Love gets the 3. Love's got himself going there, his first points of the game in the deep ball. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Los Angeles with some changes. O'Neal's checked in for JaVale McGee. Booker comes in for Elliott. And Lillard subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Lillard. Booker outside. Over Garnett. No good from Booker.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from VanVleet. And here are the Lakers. And the pass to O'Neal. The shot's good. O'Neal's got 6.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Los Angeles. Minnesota also with the sub. Luol Deng is checked in for Fred VanVleet. Pass to Garnett. And it's denied. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Lillard against Hardaway. Garnett outside. Outside Roy. Outside Deng. Over Booker. Deng can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 5. On the wing, Booker. Again, Los Angeles.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Fires, high post, and good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Pass to Lillard. Passes it to O'Neal. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. O'Neal's got 4 this quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Deng gets a wide open look. That one a little long.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Up again. No good on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. The Lakers with the rebound.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Lillard with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now Hardaway. Love right side. Hardaway kicks to Roy. Deng for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel and the Jet. Looking at the Lakers, after falling into a 1-0 hole to start the series, they look to be getting back on the right track here tonight. And it's crucial that they do hold on to this halftime lead because falling behind 2-0 would leave them with a very steep hill to climb. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
That may be just the beginning. He might try to carry this team across the finish line himself.
Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Roy out there with Russell. Then it's Deng, and it's Garnett, and it's Towns. And at the 5 spot.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
Down low, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. He dishes it to Malone. Over Garnett. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Malone's got 4 points now in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 12. Russell looking around. Shot from 12. And the jumper falls for him.
A quick-minded player. Russell can adapt to defenses and put the ball through the hoop.
Brown outside. The pass to Lillard. On deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Russell against Lillard. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Shaq. Elliott comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lillard. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Malone with the block. Beverley the pass to Elliott. Back to Beverley. Floats one, and it's good on the way in. Beverley's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Boy against Booker. Here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
Pass to McGee. Dang against Elliott. Pass to Malone. And the layup's good off the glass. Malone's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Brown is checked in for Elliott. And Lillard subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Timberwolves. Now, here is Russell. Shoots over Lillard. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Russell. Now, here's Lillard. Defense right on him. Brown against Dang. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Passes it to VanVleet. With a floater. Shot clock at 6. Towns, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Brown kicks to Lillard. Malone against Towns. Knocked away. It's stolen by Garnett.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Now here's Booker. Shoots the 3. It's off. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this.
Ran up on him. I ain't say he nigga fuck me. I don't really give a.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Lakers leading by 10. We've got Brown, Damian Lillard out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal, and it's Malone in at the power forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Booker with no one around, off target with his three.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now, here's Lillard. Three-pointer. Love grabs the board. Now the pass to Van Vliet. On the wing, Hardaway. Over Brown. Hardaway kicks to Van Vliet. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the inside, O'Neal. Rebound, Minnesota. Garnett's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Roy. Count that one.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now here's Booker. The dish now to Lillard. From deep three-point range, Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. It's Brown with the drive, and the basket is good. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with it.
Minnesota calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Karl Malone.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Love. Bang comes in for Fred Van Vliet. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Hardaway. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Now, here's Lillard after the miss by Lou all day. Back to O'Neal. It's stolen by Dang. Pass to Russell. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Malone with the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's Garnett. Dang dishes to Russell. Shoots. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Malone's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Roy against Booker. And there's Lillard on the assist by Booker. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now Booker, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Booker the pass to O'Neal. Nice D from Dang.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
A nice shot by Roy. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
O'Neal kicks to Lillard. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Dang bringing it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Los Angeles, Damian Lillard.
At the line for two.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Minnesota calls timeout. They're down by 8. 20 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
And now we present our Jordan Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. And so the Lakers take the win. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't big in the postseason?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.